Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? We're all doing very, very well. Now, look, Kilt-Man's got a big silly sweatshirt on, a big jumper. What's that? Mountain team? Looks a bit vintage, that. Looks a bit 80s, that, Kilt-Man. Indeed, it is. This is from about 1984, 85. I'll be about 15 years old. And this is from the Freeman's catalogue. I'm wearing it because it's actually quite chilly today, even though the sun is beaming down. There's a bit of a nip in the air. And, but yeah, and I was going through all my jumpers, and I've got loads. And Freddy Krueger jumpers, I've got Starship Enterprise, crew jerseys, I've got woolly pulleys from the Navy, from the Marines, from the Air Force. I've got loads and loads of jumpers and nice, warm, tuck yourself up kind of gear. And I thought, no. Went in the wardrobe, all the stuff I haven't seen for decades and decades, and yet still got. And I found this. So when I was about 15, and I was massively doing weights at the time as well, I was a lot chunkier, much bigger, broader. I had shoulders back in those days, big chest on me. 2015, the reason why you grow so much in your teens and your sort of early sort of bodybuilding career, if you're going to do that sort of thing, your growth hormones really kicked in. So you make massive gains, and I was big back in them days. So, I had no trouble getting served in pubs on account of the fact that I was bigger than all the people behind the bar and the bouncers, and I had a little bumful of moustache as well to try it. Yes, I'm really 18 years old. I'll have a pint of alcohol, please. Any particular type, sir? But yeah, so I found this. I thought, Jesus, yeah. Still fits. So, kind of like, it's a throwback day, Anyway, folks, I'm going to start with a wee confession here. I went out yesterday after doing that rather lengthy sort of review / rant about the new Hellraiser movie. I went out and had a few drinky boos, as is my wont, of course. I'm not going out for long, just going out for a couple. Because it's like afterwards, I've done a video, I had to go and have a couple of drinks just to celebrate. Ooh, I spoke to the world. Yeah. And isn't the world a better place for it? And stayed out for ages. But the point of it was, I was meant to come back and open one of the many boxes which have been arriving here. Well, in fact, there's only 2 left to open. That's the way it is. Don't worry, the confession's coming in a second. For those in the know, folks, Scrowy, our good mate Scrowy from Down Under, Bonza, mate, Bonza, what a ripper, sent me this, and I apologise for that accent there, sent me this, remember that? Did a video on that. Haven't used this as yet, Scrowy, waiting for our inaugural flight, but if you open the door tomorrow morning and you get clocked on the head by this, sorry mate, just send it back, but I haven't used it yet. But Boomerang and a movie off Scrowy. Our good mate, you know him, you love him, Steve 007, who has bestowed the Kilted Mansion with all its new decor, with canvases all over every wall going. And the latest one is just over there. I don't know if you can see it, just behind Jaws there. Halloween 3 canvas turned up. But also, there's the box I'm going to open right now, which is off Cap'n Ronnie from the Emerald Isle. Sent me a box. It is here. So yeah, we're going to open this one live on camera. Woo, yeah. There's also another big crate which turned up pretty much the same time that did. And that is off, your friend of mine, Astrodyne. A traveller in time. Astrodyne from the sunny Cardiff. Yeah. He sent one of his regular big crates. A big supply drop came in by helicopter. And, well, here's where the confession comes in. Because I said, well, I'm going to do them in the order that they arrived. So it was the Boomerang, it was the canvas. It's going to be this box now. And then it was going to be Astrodyne's crate. Well, did I mention I went out yesterday and had a few drinky poos? Well, when I came back, and it was dark when I came back. And Mrs. Kilt-Man, who actually wasn't in at the time, and don't forget to do the kids' tea and do this and get the dogs food from over the road and blah 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 and draw the curtains and all that. Well, yeah. And that's the problem. I went into the front room to go and closed the curtains over, and tripped over the box, didn't I? The big crate that Astrodyne sent went flying. Yeah, arse over tit, kilt over the noggin, lying on the floor. It's lucky I didn't turn the light on because I hadn't drawn the curtains, so anyone passing would have seen Kilt-Man doing a forward somersault with his bum in the air. So I fell over this, and I didn't hurt myself, and I was like, I was laughing about it, and I went, oh God, because I've been drinking. I went, oh, why haven't they opened this yet? Next thing, where's me skiing do? Well, where is it? It's right here, folks. It's right here. I went and got that, and set to with vigour, and hacked Astrodyne's crate of unbelievable stuff, of merch and treasures, and you would not believe the stuff that's in there. Well, you will do, because you're going to see it later in a separate video. Look, halfway through unveiling all these great goodies, I suddenly realised, I was meant to do this on camera. Oh, what have I done? Oh, you Kilt-Man, you dickhead. What have you done? So, put them all back in. And no. What I'm going to do, folks, later on, I'm going to do a proper video. Obviously, I've opened the box, and there was a box within the box, and there was packages sealed up inside all that. But once I'd started, I weren't going to finish. Opened everything. Oh, actually, I think there's one thing. There's an envelope of stuff in there as well. Well, an envelope anyway. It says Kilt-Man. It feels like sort of cards. Or is it a credit card, perhaps, you sent me? I don't know. Which I haven't opened that. But everything else I've opened and I've gone through it. And it's as spectacular as we've grown to know and love from Astrodyne. And in fact, it's beyond. I was literally... I would say I was floored, but that happened earlier by tripping over the bloody thing in the first place. But I'm going to just go through all the bits that are in there. And there's definitely going to be a couple of videos on a couple of the items, at least a couple of the items, which deserve their own special videos. So a lot to come. So that happened. That was the confession, by the way. Now we're going to try and get back on track. So we're going to open Cap'n Ronnie's gift package from the Emerald Isle. Always comes via Amity Island, because what we've known, Cap'n Ronnie is a massive Jaws fan, as am I. So very often, the things he sends are very Jaws related. And there could be other little bits and bobs in there as well. But I don't know, because I haven't accidentally opened this one. I haven't tripped over it either, because this one was living out here. That's a lot of waffle before we even get started. Don't wet me whistle now. And the whole cavalcade starts all over again. See this? Yeah, folks, this is the problem. Well, it's no problem for me. I can live with it. Right, folks. Here's a little box. Here's a wee ski and do. And here's a big dickhead. Right, now, again, I'm going to be careful here. Now, I'll tell you what, I wasn't careful last night. When I tripped over it, I thought, it's that box. I went and got this, and I kind of went, hooray! Gotta not do that. When you've got boxes like this, and I receive a lot of packages and that, and you've got to be careful, because some of you guys, some of you fantastic people out there, you great channel contributors, I've got to say right now, I'm humbled. It's felt like Christmas these last few days with just stuff arriving and some incredible things as well. I don't deserve it, but I'm loving it. Don't get me wrong, I'm loving it, but I'm humbled and forever in your debt. You guys know who you are. I've just listed you all, and there's others as well. Ricky, you're out there as well, mate. Stevie Boy Doherty, you too, mate. You too. And 4D, you've sent something too. I'm just trying to get through this. Okay. It's not going to come out as easy as we thought. Straight away I can see bubble wrap. Normally I'd be playing John Williams' music from Jaws or Jaws 2 right now. I'm not. I'm playing Daniel Pemberton's score from was it King Arthur, Legend of the Sword? I forget what it was called, actually. Do you remember that film? This was Guy Ritchie's, meant to be the first instalment of a 10-part movie saga and franchise about King Arthur, but told in a sort of lock, stock and snatch style. I loved it. I thought it was great. Apparently, only me and Guy Ritchie thought it was great, because that was it. It died a death. But what a great score! What a great score! We're opening it up. There's bubble wrap. Ooh. I'm going to put this down because I don't know if I might need it again. There's a fair bit of stuff in here, folks. Right, first of all, it's the Bride of Frankenstein. But what is it? Is that Pop? Funko Pop? It's an enamel pin badge. Can you see that? Elsa Lanchester. I've got Frankenstein, right? It mate, do you know where? It's your missus. It's your missus. Limited Chase Edition. The Bride of Frankenstein enamel pin. Oh, wow. I love it. What else can you get? There's a Wolfman. Bride, Dracula, you. Oh, it's beautiful, mate. It's big, isn't it? You know, for a pin, that's quite big. So where'd you put that? You don't wear that as a brooch, do you? A kilt pin. You could do that. You wear your kilt pin, folks. It's meant to be, well, it's decorative. And also, it's meant to keep the front layer of your kilt down. Your kilt's wrapped around you, but the front layer can blow up. So in the wind, it's never a problem. It doesn't bother me. It does bother the local constabulary, of course, but anyway, you know, live and let live, I say. Gotta give them a purpose to get their own truncheons out if mine's waggling free in the breeze. Hey. But yeah, so that'd be great. I love it. Look at that. I've not even seen these. But that's a Funko Pop sort of logo. So it's obviously something to do with them. Funko, it does say Funko down there. Nice one. More bubble wrap. There's 2 boxes here. And there's, well, here, what's the, okay, fashion. This is vintage range. A Movie Geek's Oasis. Oh, it's, don't know if you can see the logo there. Last Exit to Nowhere. These guys do t-shirts and sweatshirts and posters and stuff. Cool cult movie logos, but they're kind of done in a way where only if you know the movie are you going to recognise, because it could be like an organisation like the Tyrell Corporation or Wayland Yutani or Nostromo sort of logo. So it's stuff like that. But I love me some t-shirts and stuff. Oh, what the hell is this? Tons of, oh God, there's tons of stuff. Tons of tags and we walk among you. Zombies. Is it zombies? What the hell is that? It's a clapperboard. Predator. Director C. Baxley. Camera F. Johnson. Hang on, well, what kind of Predator is this then? Predator. Scene A92. A50E take 1. Baxley and Johnson. Date 5th of the 12th, 86. C. Baxley. It's John McTiernan, wasn't it? Either way, mate. Loving it. Yeah. Bit of fashion, bit of t-shirtery. Love it. And it's got a lovely sort of weathered, what did he call it? Flocked. It's got a flocked sort of surface texture to the t-shirt. Loving it, mate, loving it. There's more. There's boxes. Now these are usually mugs, because Astrodyne sends a lot of these things, and I recognise this kind of packaging. Is it a mug? It's not a mug. It's not a mug at all. The only mug around here is me. Yes. I had no idea what that was then. Ooh. Yeah. That's almost like some kind of sci-fi sort of vial. You know, it's got all like Bond has just infiltrated the super uber villain's hideaway, taking out 100 goons in the process, and he finds the laboratory. All these things are going to be sent out into the world, Blofeld style, and going to just plague the entire human society so he can take over the remnants. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? Look at that. 007. You know what that's going to be filled with, don't you? Not orange juice. No. Whiskey. Yeah. I know it was too obvious, but it's whiskey. Oh, that's brilliant, mate. Oh, let's put that over there. Oh, cheers. There's another one here. Let's get right on this. So is that going to be like a sister? Is that a bigger box? Oh, it's a mug. God, I opened that badly. That could have just tipped out there. Here you are, mate. Oh, this is nice. Quint. And it's what? Boat for charter, Amity Island, Massachusetts. Here's to swimming with bow-legged women. Oh, mate, that's great. And do you know what that's going to be filled with? Yeah, whiskey. Pretty good stuff. Made it myself. Oh, I love that. Oh, look at that. That is the logo that he has as well. For Quint's boat for charter. Oh, that's beautiful, isn't it? Oh, made up with that. Oh. This is pretty good stuff. I did not make it myself. But here it is to swimming with bow-legged women. Back home, I got a taxidermy man. You could have a heart attack when you see what I brought him. More bubble wrap. Yeah, more bubble. I love bubble wrap. Bubble wrap has 1,000,001 purposes. Wrapping up your victims. People use carpets. I use bubble wrap. Because then, as you're rolling them down the hill towards the acid bath or the open grave, you can hear all the bubble wrap popping as the body rolls over. Okay. I saw this when I first opened the box, and I thought, I know what that is, but I've never seen it in the flesh, as it were. This is a comic book, right? Is it 2 comic books? It's 2 comic books! Oh no, it's 1 comic book. Can you see what this is? Can you see what it says there? Hendrix. Who's Hendrix, you might ask? And what's happening there? Is that a shark fin? Yes, is that a shark heading towards some kind of Amity Island type locale? Yes it is. For that is Len Hendrix, who is the deputy for chief of the police of Amity Island, Brody. Well, struggle to get the words out there. That's his buddy. His rather inept and a bit naive buddy, but he's so great. You love him. And of course, in Jaws 2, they can Brody, don't they? For shooting up the beach. Shut off my mouth, shut off my gun, you know. Too damn tired. Too damn drunk. Too damn drunk. He gets fired and he puts the badge on Hendrix. Oh, come on, you know, looks a lot better on you than it did on me. But Hendrix is one of the great supporting members in Jaws and Jaws 2, and he's far more heroic and actually does a lot more in Jaws 2. He got his own comic book spin-off, believe it or not. I'd heard about this, but I've never seen it. So, I'm not sure what happened on the back there, because that's a desert. There's Amity Island. Let's have a look inside this. What is going on here? Sorry, I'm looking at myself. Amity. There's sharks following blood trails there. Written by Matt Stapleton, artwork and lettering by Reese Wooten. Reese? You Welsh, sir? Look at the sharkies. So what's going on? I mean, I don't know the storyline. Oh, they're like what if comics. Marvel's done this. I think DC's done it as well. What ifs and alternate universes. So it's like what if. Just reading like Amity Lighthouse Island Press, established 1914. It was never safe in the water. You can see that. The ring light shining on it. Oh, that's a great... Martin Brody's great... Oh yeah, what's this? Martin Brody, 1936 to 1981. A beloved father and husband, our friend and the island's chief. Oh, look. There's a little shrine to him. See Orca. So what's he doing? Sorry folks, no town is perfect, this seems to be called. And what's going on here? He's in a desert. Perfection. Isn't that Tremors? It's Hendrix. I don't know if you can see, there's definitely the big worms. There is. He's fighting the Tremors worms. That's brilliant. What? Sorry, didn't see that, did I, down the bottom there? What if stories, yeah? Isn't that great? Oh, mate, that's... Sorry, I'm just stunned by that, because I'd heard of this, but it's one of those, I thought, really? They've done an offshoot in comics with Hendrix? Yeah, right, of course they have. I'd heard it, but I'd never seen it. That's brilliant. So we start off in Amity and we end up in Perfection. Loving it, mate. What else have we got here? There's... Oh, okay. Yes. Remember I said truncheons before. Truncheons, yeah. Let's just see. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Got something very big. Ships. I see no ships, mainly because I've left the fucking cap on the end of it. We have something postery. A couple of things postery. Oh, hang on. Something else there. Let's have a look at that. What do we have? Look at that. Look at the caricatures of Hooper, Brody, Quince, of course, Ellen Brody. Oh, Ben Gardner. Oh, God. Ben Gardner. And here we've got the mayor, Murray Hamilton. There, Vaughan. Who's that? Oh, that's some bad hat, Harry. Amity Island summer season. It's a beautiful day. With Chief Brody, Matt Hooper. Hang on, there's little quotes. The beaches are open. Set sail for our Sir Finn Seaside Spectacular. With Chief Brody, you're going to need a bigger boat. With Matt Hooper, this was no boning accident. Quince, the shark, swallow your whole. Ellen Brody, my husband tells me you're in sharks. Chrissy Watkins, come in the water. A special surprise appearance by Ben Gardner. Hello back, young fella. Bad Hat Harry. We know all about you, Chief. Mayor Larry Vaughan. Amity, as you know, means friendship. Plus the townsfolk at Amity Island. People having a wonderful time. Featuring sing-along classics, Show Me the Way to Go Home, and Dum 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 Dum. Oh God, that's sensational. Oh, it's signed as well. It's paulgarnerart.com, and it's actually signed by Paul Garner there. Oh, Paul Garner. I one of my greatest mates was a rugby player, Paul Garner. Paul Garner, who was about, I don't know, 5 or 6 years older than me, walked into work one day. He just got married as well. Just got married. He looked like a dark-haired, better-looking Arnold Schwarzenegger. Didn't have the build, but he was super tall. But he looked like he had Arnie's face and that jaw. And I used to call him, you're Arnie, you're just Arnie. And he was a rugby player, but he wasn't built like that. And he had black hair, but his hair looked like a black version of Arnie's hair. Anyway, he walked into work one day, took his coat off, put it on the coat rack, sat down on his desk and said, I feel tired. And then went boosh. Noggin hit the desk and he died of a massive brain hemorrhage. Just like that. Absolutely horrendous. But that's amazing. Oh God, that is that's so funny. I'm gonna have to like re-straighten that out. I'm gonna have to roll it backwards and then flatten it down between a big flatbed press, like what she kills her husband, the Fly, with. Like what Sarah Connor kills the first Terminator with. Yeah, big flatbed press and get it all flattened out. But that is fucking great. Cheers, mate. It's so good. It's so funny. The caricatures are amazing. Right, there was something else in the midst of all that. Oh, it's an advert for Paul Garnett. Sinister portraits, character design, poster art, tattoo design, twisted murals, CD and album art, t-shirt design, fine art prints, concept art, papercraft kits, puppet design, cool caricatures. Hire me today. And breathe. No job too weird. Well, big plug for you there, sir. Paul Garnett Monster Art. www.paulgarnettart.com. Do it. And there's some stuff there. Who have we got there? One of the greatest directors of all time, Alfred Hitchcock. David Bowie, Vincent Price. Oh God, what is his name? It's the man who laughs. Oh, what's his name? Damn it. I'm not sure what that is exactly. Who that is. Oh, it's Hannibal Lecter. Elsa Lanchester, Bride of Frankenstein. There's a Wolfman there! And who's that? Some kind of vamp thing. But anyway, awesome. That is incredible. Ronnie, mate, that's brilliant. That's inspired, that is. Once again, I will have to raise a bit of whiskage towards you and then bring it back towards me. That's outstanding. You know, and all the things people send to me and the amount of cool stuff. And like, Hendrix and that have really took me to the... Whoa, they're just brilliant. I love being tongue-tied as well. Actually, I don't. Not a bit of it. We've got more things here. Oh, God. Please do not bend. Okay, let's put that there for a second, because we've got... We've got the Wolfman. Whoever is bitten by a werewolf and lives becomes a werewolf himself. Spoken by Madame Uspanskaya, Maliva, the gypsy woman in The Wolfman, and also in Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. Frankenstein monster meets the Wolfman. Diabolical symmetry at play. And that image there, if you can see that image there, that's not from the original Wolfman. That is from that look there. That's that revamped, re-werewolfed look, re-howled look from Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman. And then House of Dracula and House of Frankenstein. The makeup did change. It became an easier appliance to put on. But that image is from Frankenstein Meets the Wolfman, where he's leaping through the woods and he looks over a tree trunk which is sloping one way, like that, because there's hunters everywhere. So who is that? Are these postcards? Just gonna. Sorry, folks. Just to indulge me. I'm not sure what these are. Whether they're actually cards, like greetings cards, maybe, or they're just like. Hang on. Yeah, they are. Oh, they are genuinely cards. Well, sorry, folks, but no one's going to get these sent to them. Sorry. Too damn good. Obviously, I'm going to take it out of that because I want it kind of on display like that. Put that there. Well, there's two more. The wolf's bloodline must be severed. the last remaining werewolf, because that's how he pronounces it, werewolf, must be destroyed. It's you, David. American Elf in London. Oh, it's brilliant. It's just, I love it. I love it, mate. Werewolves, classic movies, and just genius. Insane creativity. I'm taking them out of these things. Oh, Ronnie, mate, this is fucking fabulous. I love the card as well, actually. Look at that. Great artwork, that. Who does this? ZW Art. So I'll plug you as well. ZW Art. You'd have to like Google that. ZW, or if you're in America, that's a Z. A ZW. A ZW Art. That's brilliant. And that's, you know what that bit is, don't you? It's where Jenny Agutter goes towards him in the woods. He's lying there in a hospital bed in the woods. One of those surreal nightmares he has. And she goes and like just goes to wake him up, like, and he goes whoosh, like that. That was a good rendition of someone that has no makeup on whatsoever, yet still looked horrifying and hairy at the same time. There's another one. Where can we go with it? Again, it's face down, so I don't know what it is. I'll show you guys first. It's another one. It's Ollie Reed. Curse of the Werewolf. Even the innocent girl who loved him was not safe once the full moon rose. Curse of the Werewolf, 1961. One of Hammer's most controversial movies. I have The Mask. I've got all those masks, as you know. And I've reviewed the movie. It's wonderful, wonderful film. And again, you know, he's genuinely terrifying and genuinely tragic as the monster. It's fantastic. Oh my god. Let's free him. Let's free him from his cellophane. His cellophane captivity. Mate, werewolves. This is outstanding. Yeah, ZW Art. So, you know, you guys check them out, because look at that. That's a brilliant depiction of Ollie Reed. And you're a friend of mine, you know him, you love him, Steve W7 Smith, the king of canvas artwork. He sent me a fabulous Curse of the Werewolf artwork. That, with that image on it. But my god, that's fantastic. It's fantastic. I'll get me coat. There was something else. Oh yeah. Do not bend. I don't know. Is it there is something in there. Okay. Oh shit, there's another one of those cards. Hang on, was he all meant to be in there? Is that what? Because that wasn't sealed, that thing, so they must have, maybe they come out, all those. Oh, I know, these are actually sealed in something. We have something in here and another three of these. Oh mate, you're killing it here. I'm going to show you this. I'm going to unwrap them all, unpeel them from their cellophane prisons. Salem's Lot. Yeah. The Glick Boys. If a fear cannot be articulated, it cannot be conquered. Stephen King, Salem's Lot. One of the scariest scenes ever. And that was a TV movie, a TV 2-part miniseries with David Soul, Bonnie Bedelia, Reggie Nolder as Barlow, and oh god, what's his name? Not Kenneth Moore. Oh, it's not Kenneth Moore. What's his bloody name? As Mr. Straker. I forgot his name. Oh, it's terrible, isn't it? Oh. Here's Barlow. You'll enjoy Mr. Barlow, and he'll enjoy you. What's his name? God almighty. He's the bad guy in North by Northwest. And I don't mean Martin Landau. See, I remember everyone else's name, but I can't remember his. Look at that. It's Reggie Nolder as Barlow the vampire. You'll enjoy Mr. Barlow, and he'll enjoy you. And that's a good impersonation of the guy as well. I can't remember his name. Hey, God, here he is. It's Mr. Straker. Oh, God, why can't I remember his name? I'm not sure what the quote is here. This could be good. We've already had a quote off him anyway. Let's see what it is. It's when Barlow rises up in the kitchen and like he clacks the mum and dad's heads together, and they've got the priest there as well. And the priest is like, trying to put his cross up and all that to Barlow. He's going, throw away the cross, face the master, faith against faith. He basically says like, your faith against his faith. Throw away the cross, face the master, back, what was it? Back priest, back shaman. Look at him. And he's the human bastard, like. This is just great. Oh, okay. Well, there's some. Unless it's just a backing card. I'll tell you what. I'll just check. No, there is an image. There's an image here. Daniel Pemberton's score is brilliant for this. It's the King Arthur, dance beat techno. In the round table, on the round table, under the round table, all over the fucking round table. Face the master. And there's the Marston house. Oh, that's genius. Look at him, look at them fangs. The Nosferatu look, the very rodenty, front-fanged, image. Still one of the greatest vampires ever. And I'd love to get that actual mask. There's been a few studios that have done their renditions of the Barlow look. And I've got one, but it's the original Max Schreck Nosferatu look. So it's not that, but that look is based on the Nosferatu look from Max Schreck. Oh, look at that. It's brilliant. And of course, Klaus Kinski would adopt it as well for Werner Herzog's remake of Nosferatu. And then the Nosferatu follow-on, A Vampire in Venice. It's beautiful artwork, that. Is that the same? There's a little logo down here. I'm trying to read what it says. I'll give everyone a shout out. Badam Inc. BADAM Inc. BADAM _ Inc. It says. So, but that's fantastic. Jesus Christ. What a slew of stuff. Did I get? I've got everything. I think I've got everything. As if that wasn't enough. Jesus Christ, that is great. Werewolves aplenty. Jaws. 007. Quint's mug. All of that stuff there, which I've just shown you. Hendrix, the comic book. And this. That is just look at Quint. That is outstanding. I love the way they all look pissed as farts, Roy Shine his face. He's like, it's a 20-footer. 25. 3 tons of them. You need a bigger boat. Ellen Brody saunters in. She's dead sexy, didn't she, Ellen Brody? Poor Ben Gardner. Looks like Arthur Mullard. That's one for you guys from England. Well, the UK. Arthur Mullard. Yeah. You Yanks won't have a clue what I'm talking about there. That's some bad hat, Harry. Look, I've only got one ear. He hasn't. He's got 2 ears. Well, there's actually imagery of the shark cage. But it is like the pier head sort of thing. You're in Blackpool or you're in Llandudno, and it's like a big entertainment show at the theatre at the end of the pier. It's genius, mate. Absolute genius. Coming in the water. Amity, as you know, means friendship. Look at the angry eyes. It's a beautiful day. The beaches are open. Well, folks, a cavalcade of cult cornucopia. I love it. Ronnie, mate, that's genius. Just trying to make sure I haven't missed nothing else. There's always a danger when people pack things into boxes. There's always little other packages. But, mate, that is outstanding. A very great big cheers. Huge thank you. You know, there should be, legitimately, in this house, there shouldn't be 1 millimetre of wall space which isn't covered by cult movie artwork and imagery. But, you know, Mrs. Kilt-Man, I've got to leave some places sacred. That's why, like, all the wall, this is the kitchen, all the walls behind here, there's 1, 2, well, actually there's a load. What you can't see over there is absolutely tons and tons of posters and stuff. Posters back there. There's canvases here, there, back there, there and there. So it's only really that sort of back corner there which hasn't got stuff on. Although you think you can see Rambo poking his little bandana-headed rebelliousness over the top of Bruce the Shark. Folks, I have been always Shabby Kilt-Man. Forever humbled and in awe of the stuff that you guys send, because it's just incredible. Hendrix? Who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought doing that? It's genius though, isn't it? Anyway, folks, keep it kilted, keep it Celtic, and keep it kilted, keep it Celtic. And I'm going to see you all leaders. And yeah, there's a lot more stuff to go through. And we haven't even hit Halloween yet. And then you've got Christmas.